This is part 2, guys. I'm sorry. I was going over the time limit, but as I was saying in the last video, as you go more and more into your soul and you allow your soul to be free, you allow yourself to love yourself and to fix and to purify and let that tornado come in and suck up that stuff that you haven't been able to get rid of, you find that you move freer and easier on your journey to love, okay? So, as Spirit has been saying, love yourself first. Love yourself first. And then move on to find that love that is the perfect match for you, okay? Because now you're putting out there a healthier energy to invite love in, to invite beautiful harmony within. Because where some of you are right now, you're not feeling good about where you are right now, okay? You're not feeling good about it. You are in you're not living quality of life, the quality of life that you deserve. And you deserve a quality of life. All of you do. Every one of us. All right, so as I was meditating over this and asking Spirit to come in regarding this message, I was attracted to a deck of cards. It's actually, it's the Rumi Oracle card deck, okay? And what it is a beautiful writing. Rumi was a gifted messenger. Rumi gave messages through his artwork and what he envisioned, what he was seeing as messages for others throughout the ages, timeless messages, came through in his art and his poetry. So what I'm going to do in the last half of this reading, or the last part of this reading, is I'm going to read a passage from this beautiful work of Rumi, because at this time, and you can see at the card, it says the impossible made possible. Whatever you've been feeling regarding love, maybe it feels impossible. Listen to the words, okay? But also know that this message has not been with the intention of being a downer. It is a good message. It is a sign that your soul is saying, hello, let's get this done. Let's move on to this beautiful relationship. Let's take care of what needs to be taken care of. Let's let go of what has to be let go of. This is holding you back, don't you see? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying leave your partner. But I am saying if you're not happy and your soul is saying to you there's something more, then there is. All right? Whatever that outcome is, whatever it is that's for you, let it be. Admit the truth. Okay? Admit the truth to yourself, and not in anger, in peace. And let it be what will come. Okay, I'm going to read The Impossible Made Possible by Rumi. And bear with me, because what you're seeing right now is my camera is facing the cloth that I have down as I was doing my reading. So just bear with that visual right now, what you're seeing. I need both of my hands to read this passage so I can turn the page and that kind of thing. The impossible made possible. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountain into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. She spins this great earth goddess upon invisible strings amongst a wildly pulsating ballet of life. Stars are born, live and die all around her. Life moves in constant flux, and she still spins in her great, loving, constant pirouette. How can this be? All of creation is born from nothing. Out of endless silence and darkness, light emerges. What strange magic is this? The sun beats the solar system and burns the power to destroy life. Yet it is a force by which life is sustained. Surely this makes no sense and cannot be. We dance in the realm of the impossible, made possible constantly, you and I. We are so engrossed in it, so familiar with it, and yet blinded to it, that these constant impossibilities happening in every moment fail to inspire us. Yes, we are big. Yes, let me just rephrase that. Yes, what are your biggest, boldest, most extraordinary, impossible dreams compared to this great impossibility of life itself? Ah, they are but tiny seeds in the Creator's masterful hand being now planted in the heavenly garden. Yes, they are being planted right now, for the moon tells us the time is right. Most tenderly shall they be watched over, nurtured into fullness according to the season. Yes, that growth is assured. The impossible is now made possible. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The divine has recourse to all that is and all that is yet to be. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. So then, why has not every impossible dream now been rendered possible, indeed manifest in shining glory upon the earth? The human heart knows everything, and vision can be manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind quakes with fear, so much that it will not listen to the heart at times. That fear is a childlike nightmare. That should you offer yourself up to the sacred loving power of the great Creator, you might be found to be lacking. The mind holds itself captive with dark fantasies of that profound rejection and then avoids confronting it directly at all costs. It creates barriers instead, truly nothing more than lines in the sand, yet believed to be forts. But what strongholds can resist love? It is like water. It seeps into every available space and changes form to survive in every environmental condition. With unfailing intelligence, it creates life. From stream to ice, rainfall, the river, the ocean, rain descending into snowflakes, snow capping the peak, expressing itself with beauty and genius. It nestles under the earth and rises to the sky, only to return to the earth again. It will erode blockages and prevail, no matter how long the process takes. It carves the earth into shape and form. Where it is, there is life. Such the adaptable intelligence and persistence of water, just as the power of love. So now you are guided by this loving power to drop the doubt. Shed the incredulity and open up the mind. Allow your imagination to be inspired as though you were a child in a great garden hearing the breath of the earth and the wind-whipped leaves and the voices of the ancestors in bird song. The universe wants nothing. The universe wants something to happen for you, something beautiful, something utterly improbable, and something perfect for your path, your own unique divine destiny. Your mind will wonder if it is even possible. People around you will wonder the same thing, but your heart will burn for it to become real, to become more than a fantastic, improbable dream. You'll want it with all your soul. You may not even be consciously aware as yet what this great desire is, but your heart knows. It holds the secret knowledge and will unveil it when your mind can handle it. When your heart is much more powerful than your mind, you won't unintentionally block the incredible grace of manifestation seeking to pour into the thirsty soul of yours. Like the sweetest, purest waters of blessing, of truth, of love. Guys, face your truth, okay? Whatever that truth is, it is truth, simply truth. Allow yourself to love yourself enough to face those truths and act accordingly. Because whatever fate is, it is. Right? So thank you, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. Right? This is our spirit, our guide today. And say to yourself, or in silence, I offer myself into the hands of the all-loving creative intelligence of the universe. I release all vows, intentions, or release ever made, consciously or unconsciously, in this or any lifetime, that are based in doubt and fear, holding back from creative fruition of my soul upon the earth. I dedicate myself to love and accept the gift of grace that brings me into greater fulfillment now, into truth, self-love. May I be blessed so I can surrender resistance and accept what is coming to me now for what it is. The gift of self-love. The gift of love. And so be it. How appropriate is that message to what Spirit just told us? Okay? How appropriate is that? We are being asked and called into action by our soul, by our destiny, to allow ourselves to open up and release all that has to be released, and to have faith and trust in our own light, our own love, in the universe and God, right? So we are being asked to embrace not the darkness, not the negativity of truth, of what you feel might come out as truth, because truth is negative, neither negative or positive. It is truth. It is what it is. And we are asked to embrace it with open arms. And if it causes us to feel emotion, let it be. If it causes us to feel things that come up, let it be. Flow with it, because they're temporary. Because those things that come up are being cleared, right? They're being cleared out. And so, this is a victory. Not over anyone, not over anything, This is a victory within ourselves, guys. Okay? It is love, self-love, and it is freedom. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And Spirit, thank you for delivering this beautiful message. We only want the very best for you, and that starts within, says God. I'm with you. Sending love and light to you all. Namaste.